It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll see the only two teams to meet in the Super Bowl 3 different times. It's the Cowboys and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, a couple of years with the Broncos. And now, Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
2nd and a yard. Another run here with Harris. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Jefferson. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Wilson. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll give it to Harris again. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's into the end zone. Van Jefferson. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking,
nowhere to go. He is taken down. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down. Now a second down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down. They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 28.
So we are through one. Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Russ. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On second down, a run with Harris. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete, left side to Pickens. He is in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. In motion, Lamb. Dak can throw it here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the play fake, Dak. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert on third and short, picking up 4. Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On play action, here's Dak. He's got it at the 7. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down, he slams it in there, and And he is in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Wilson to throw. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On first down, Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's a third down and 4. Wilson will throw again. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Cowboys have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Here's 2nd and 6. Go play action. It's Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Prescott. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Throwing is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, Prescott to the air. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be third down. To the air again. Prescott. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught. What a throw. KaVontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Play action. Now, Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be third down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He'll try to run for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one.
Still first down.
Play fake. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Dak to throw. Open man, downfield, it's C.D. Lamb. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain. On first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. Prescott again. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A give, and here comes Harris. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Russ taking off. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill. Slides to avoid the contact and picks up the first down. Now it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Warren. And he is not going to get away. Got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Play action now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. It turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard?
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Working his way across the field. Caught by Lamb. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. He'll run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. They'll throw again, Dak. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This is 1st and 10.
14,
Here's Harris. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Back to throw. Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to go down. A sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call.
Automatic 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And now... Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, it's Wilson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Wilson. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Harris. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time. It's Harris. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. Can the defense do it again from the 1? 3rd down now and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4.